VTuber drama, and I hate it so much because it's somebody that I actually know and somebody I actually looked up to. I'm not looking for it. I'm waiting on the game to install. Yeah, it's 80% done. Wait, what? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Timeout. I have come to realize that you never leave high school drama. Yeah, indeed. Ow, fucking hit my head on this. I don't know 100% what happened, but I just noticed who it is, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be upsetting spaghetti just yet, but we're gonna find out together. VTubers, please don't do this. If you have issues with your model, talk to your artists directly. Regardless of what the intent was, spending 30 minutes plus ripping apart someone's hard work on stream in front of 180 people is disrespectful and not at all okay. Here we go.
This face rigging was so much better than... I don't know what Jupiter was doing.
Hold on. It's quiet. Too quiet.
This face rigging was so much better than... I don't know what Jupiter was doing. You see this rigging? Look at that fluff. And now look at this. Look how boring that is. The rigging. Like, come on. And look at my expressions. You saw how cute the other expressions were? My mouth barely moves. And when I raise my eyebrows, I look terrified. Hire a different rigger in general. That's still, you know, around the same price. My skirt barely has any physics to it. It barely moves. Like, it should fluff, you know? I don't know. The shadow on my head doesn't move. But also another thing I noticed, my animations are not looped. Like, the galaxy disappears. See? The stars are gone. And then, boom, it comes back and, like, goes in really fast. I feel like that was, like, quickly done. See? Gone. Boom. Comes in, like really fast. It doesn't, like, keep smooth going at the same speed. Do you know what I mean? Boom. It goes really fast and then same speed. See? Same speed. Gone. Fast. And then same speed. That's not supposed to happen. That's, like, when you didn't time your animation correctly. I struggle with that issue a lot too, but it's very fixable. And then the same thing, like, I was hoping the stars would be like an infinite, like, rotation, but they're not. I think that this one just looks so much better rigging-wise, and it makes me miss this model so much. Sadly, I do not own this model anymore. I sold it. Also, one thing I really hated was the lean.
Thank you so much for the follow.
That is not a lean to me. I paid, like, I don't even know how much extra for this lean, and I can't use it because it doesn't look like a lean. Yeah, it just looks, like, zoomed in. Like, look at the hair back, for example. Why? Why does the hair back get so large? I don't know. I'm not trying to shit on Jupiter. I don't mean to do that, so please don't think that I'm doing that. I don't mean to do that.
What? Hurting myself repeatedly as I realized this sounded as if I was shitting on her. You weren't? I'm incredibly sorry to do this publicly. I should have just spoke with her about it. I listen back and hear how awful it sounds. I just did not notice in my head at the time that when I was talking just out of my ass. I'm just really sorry for being so offensive. It was just a review in my head of things I wanted to get fixed, and I was discussing with my artist of all the fixes I wanted. And I repeatedly say, this rigging is very good and premium and insane, but these are the fixes I want. I felt easier to show my artist via voice rather than write it all down, but I should have kept it private and I should have been kinder. My intention was to discuss with my rigger and artist about changes I wanted made to improve the things I disliked. My words I used, like, this face rigging is better, meaning it's better for me. It's more cutesy style rather than mommy style. I was saying I wanted that style back. I used very poor wording and I'm just very sorry. See how mean this sounds, and yes, it was not my intent, but you're very right. It's mean and disrespectful, and I'm just really sorry to have disappointed you and offended Jupiter. I will do better in the future. I think, though, there's a couple of things that I have a problem with. Yeah, this person actually brought it up. Can't speak for Jupiter, who was the rigger, I'm assuming, about how she might take this apology, but I think another aspect to this whole thing that needs to be addressed is the fact you still have the model files of a model you sold. Yeah. And this person goes on to say, you know, they have to keep the files in case the buyer loses them or something. And that's totally fair, you know, whatever. But I agree with this person saying right here, I think that's a fair explanation to, like, keep it on your PC in case the buyer loses it. But if the model wasn't currently imported into V2 Studio, it wasn't shown on stream. Yeah, exactly. You don't use it once you've sold it. Man, I really looked up to this person too. As far as I'm aware, she's been using this model for quite some time. So to hear her complaining about it is kind of wild. Yeah, I don't know. I looked up to this person actually quite a bit because a lot of her, I don't want to say popularity or anything, but a big reason why people know her is because she takes designs from other people, and by take, I mean they're donated to her. They're not, it's not like, you know, she steals them, but, you know, she's donated designs and whatnot, and she gives them away as, like, giveaways, or, you know, helps people, like, sell their stuff or whatever. So she's really cool about that, and like I said, that's probably why she's gotten a lot of her popularity, and a lot of her viewership. But I remember she also was, if I'm not mistaken, she was also part of the drama that I had with my first, VTuber, I don't know, studio, whatever. I vaguely remember her being in it. Drink your fucking water! I want to say she wasn't involved, but she was the reason why it picked up so much traction as it did back when it all happened. And I was very happy. Like, after she brought it up, because, like, nobody else was talking. Nobody else wanted to talk about it. And it was like, she did. And that gave me a platform to, like, tell my side of the story and everything. And, you know, I thought that was really cool. And that made me, like, really look up to her. And the fact that she's given away and sold, like, so much shit for the VTuber community, like, I don't know. I just think she's such a good person, but damn, you don't you don't shit talk them publicly, and you shouldn't be using a model that you sold. I don't know. It just the red flags are everywhere. Did you walk into something heavy? Oh, no, just drama that I stumbled across. But we are now going to let it go, let it go. Sit in my corner. I'm gonna grab my little controller, and we're gonna start a new game! Yay! Let's go. I know nothing about this game other than the fact that it's a game by Atlas, and Atlas tends to make some bangers. So. Y'all haven't played it or heard of it or whatever, you and I are in the same boat together. Oh. Okay, I can change that later, I guess. Autosave, okay. Okay. Guys, we can't sell it on the dark web. Creators of this work do not encourage or condone discrimination or violence toward real-life governments. Okay. Be careful if you have epilepsy. So if anybody here has epilepsy, this has been your warning. Studio 0.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Hey, right here, just fine.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one. Oh. That dream died long ago. You should have done the same.
Those shoulder pads, man.
Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
Did he, like, stab him in the dick or something? Like, it looks so far down. Can I turn it up just a tiny bit? Sure.
By my hand.
Let me know if that's better.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within
Right.
or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
And yet His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Make it as evident as possible that you are the villain. What the fuck is this game about? I'm sorry. I'm so fucking lost. How did we get from like some fucking...
I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight.
I'm turning it on auto text. So
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
So the player name.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy.
No shit, Sherlock.
Be dismissed as something so far removed from you. If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? I don't think so. So, not always.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
Regicide? Jesus. I don't know about you guys, but with that question, first thing I thought of is, well, space travel was once upon a time fantasy,
Looks like we're in the clear.
but it has been made
Just
manifest.
through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Can they see this person?
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife is. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Let's all get stuck like us!
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Bye. Damn. Sucks.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Right?
What mission?
Come on, this is no time for jokes. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Tradia Desert.
Think we'll make it?
You don't look hurt though, so that's good news. I think we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Okay. Okay.
Let's go. Stop!
Sensing something close, don't move.
Watch out!
Those look especially dangerous. I don't think they've noticed this yet. Use L2 to use phase sight. What Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it will show up as unknown.
Okay. Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful.
So, we just run by them? Is that what we're doing?
Looks like they found us.
Fuck.
Not to nag, but your health is pretty low. They look pretty tough. Careful now. Look.
Did I fuck it up?
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
No!
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier. Look! Over there!
That's a road, isn't it? What a relief. Grand Trad is already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight.
Got a sec? Yep, we're safe here. Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around. I don't like this.
Uh-oh.
Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Oh, great seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. Hear my wish and come forth from thy epoch of glory to grant something. Probably your mother. My bad.
Just look.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Like an upside down pyramid.
Get on with it then. Drop the dog. Hang him dead. Please. I've done nothing wrong. Lying dog. Don't try to deny it. You trample the law for the fun of it.
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on,
No.
kid. Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even. The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
So? Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice.
Whatever will I do?
Nice. Okay. Easy save point. Water's Day. Huh.
Whatever will I do? Whatever will I do?
And it's drifting.
Whatever will I do?
Oh, come off it.
It's an Elda! Why is one of your kind here in Grand Trod? Business here. Silence Sanctism teaches us that the Elda are an evil tribe that defied the teachings, so get back. Stay away from me, you fiend. Devilish magic, she says. If you were so magical, I doubt you'd have it so hard in life. She's aggravating, but let's not cause a scene. I like how they have...
An elder? Here? Huh?
Oh, she's pretty. She has nothing to say.
Here? You little bastard, you.
Imbecile of a driver. How long will this take? Can't help but notice we passed the recruitment center back there. Bet I could register for the army faster than this carriage can exit the city, so hurry it up before I put a bounty on your horse's head. Now, sir, please have patience. With the royal funeral approaching, foot traffic is at an all-time high. I know, that's so hard to understand.
Look at that. The new model's out now.
New model of what?
I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
They're just necklaces and earrings.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Now I want one.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with? You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead, with no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
Oh, I don't think I'll be here long.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own
Hey,
responsibility.
Sergla. Is that the Persona 3 pro tag?
Well,
No, I don't
that
think so.
wasn't necessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Generic anime boy 74.
Let's head there.
Ugh. I joined the army because I looked up to Lord Luis. But now I get my arse handed to me if I so much as mention it. What's the state army gonna do now? We won't find any decent recruits given the messy state of things currently.
You are?
Oh, the recruitment place? Go down the street towards the cathedral and it'll be the building on the left. You looking to enlist as a soldier? Not like there's other work for elders, I guess. What, nothing left to say? Then move along, irritating little shite. I've given you more than enough. Okay, damn.
This is a joy.
Do the Lycaon Magic Association's igniters have to be so damn expensive? Though I suppose all magic igniters are pretty costly. I hear you, mate. Maybe I'll lodge a complaint with the shop owner. You know, like I did at the exchange earlier. Well, this shop is owned by Brigitta Lycaon. Whatever. Or she isn't one to be trifled with. Regardless, I'm a paying customer. Let me speak with her. Thought I saw text over there, and there's text over here.
Simply amazing.
Look, over there, you can see the royal palace. No, wait, that's not right. That's where the Grand Cathedral is. At least, I assume so, since it's off the main street.
And what is it?
Seems to me sanctism is the really privileged thing around here. Even more so than the monarchy.
So you?
An elder, huh? Pretty unusual in these parts. Oh, not trying to be rude, just mind yourself. City ain't the friendliest to us inferiors. Yeah, be careful or they'll get you too. Just like all this... Is it Paripus? Paripus?
Damn.
Scrub?
An elder? Here?
Paripus? Is that right?
Oh God, grant me guidance. Close your eyes.
The royal funeral for His Majesty the King will be held at the Grand Cathedral. Naturally, His Eminence Borden will be in attendance as well. You may gather at the Grand Cathedral on the day of the event.
Grant me guidance.
Murmur, murmur. Nobody expected His Majesty's passing. There's no heir either. The Sanctus Church had him wrapped around their finger. He was good as dead to begin with. My concern is how the annexed countries will react when they discover the royal bloodline is no more. I hope we can avoid a civil war.
Leave it out, mate.
Cool loading screen. I was hoping that we'd blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you're an elder, but the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall.
Right.
Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just up ahead.
Really now?
Huh? Recruitment center? What, you want to enlist or something? It's just down this road if that's the case. But an elder? Enlisting? Bloody hell, what'll it be next? Wouldn't be in such a sorry state if Luis was in power. The mouth on this guy. If we weren't focused on saving the prince, I'd give him a piece of my mind, but let's just grin and bear it.
You there?
Young man, might I interest you in our shop's wares? This is no ordinary Mustari shop.
Sorry.
Oh, we're actually in the middle of something. We've got something to do at the recruitment center. The recruitment center? If you're lost, it's the large building down this street and to the left. Stop by when you have time.
I know.
I do business here all the time, so if you're in the area, do stop by.
I'm out of ideas.
I'm out of ideas.
Beg pardon?
I don't see any other lonely women standing around. Where are you going? That's not the way to the recruitment center. Fuck you too, then. You said it was the big building on the left. That's a big building right there. Triangular building looked larger.
Recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
Thanks.
Okay, you got this.
Gallica is so helpful.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Damn!
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up.
I kind of like him too, actually.
An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I'm so bored. Alright, now, we're gonna be serious.
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I get a feeling that these make a difference. Yeah, I figured. Starting stats. So strength is the first one, second one is magic, third one is endurance. Fourth one is agility, and the fifth one is luck.
I'm stronger than I look.
With arms like that, you'd have to be. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Does the main character have an actual name? It's Will? Okay. I'm just gonna go with that.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet.
Will I am.
Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next!
Damn. What a long line. Guess we've got no choice but to wait our turn.
Whatever.
You're so young. Are you enlisting too? Well, not much choice if you don't have money or a job. Reeve makes the world go round, as it were. You want a magic igniter? Join the queue. Cutting is only gonna get you chewed out. Fuck it. What? You're cutting in line too? Everyone will get their igniters in order. Nobody ever follows directions. Why do only thugs come in here?
Whoa.
You enlisting as well? The line starts behind me, if so. Or was there something you needed? I take you overheard my interview? Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom. Foolish or not.
What's the world coming to?
Blast it! I came to enlist because I heard you can make a quick reeve here, but they really make you work alongside creepy Elda? A Parapus I can deal with, but Elda are right ominous. God's own God's own scriptures. That's where. Guess you can't expect an Elda to know shite. Let him say what he wants. Fighting someone like him would just be a waste of energy. They say tribe don't matter in the army, but they'll probably put me up front as a meat shield. Not that I can find better work. Wish I could serve Count Louis. His army's built on merit, so even a Parapus stands a chance. So when do I get my money? Can't even spell your name. Bloody Parapus. That captain seems like a jerk. But it's for the sake of the mission. You just have to put up with him for a while. Eavesdropping won't get us anywhere. Let's hurry and get in line. I mean, I did, but nothing's happening. Oh, join the queue. There we go. My bad.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that.
What do they call them? It's something like, human...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Wasted good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Russant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Damn. Thanks.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter. These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Okay.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
Nope, I'm asleep.
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict. And equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Gosh, I feel like it's a little bit more relevant to real life than anything else. Guess this is the perfect time to play this game.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived.
Yo.
And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay?
It's a game.
Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me. I won't give up either. Trust me.
Metaphor refantasio. It's by Atlas. Like, everybody and their mother is playing it. Or has played it.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Do we have a time mechanic? Atlas and time mechanics, great. Wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination. The northern border fort. Okay. Right here.
Hey, don't forget.
This is where our contact should be. So hopefully we find him quickly.
Okay then.
All we can do for now is rest. We have a big day tomorrow. It's very forgiving in this game. Cool.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Idol's Day.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic.
Yeah, that shit was so strict.
And to combat the rising waves of monsters, fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
I apologize for him.
See? Take a cue from your friend in the lesser tribe. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
Have you played Catherine?
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor master's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow!
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go!
Damn
Let's fucking go then.
Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain.
She's even got a helmet.
A stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Nice.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
Good job on her wearing that helmet, because it's really gonna be helpful.
Okay?
Well, this is an unexpected turn of events, but don't lose sight of our mission, okay?
Here we go.
Be careful. Our contact should be inside, and we just have to find him. You're running with such purpose. What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally?
Actually...
Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside.
I see.
Well, whatever the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Can't turn around or anything, I can only go straight. Or look in one direction. Okay.
This is...
What's happening in there? What the fuck?
There it is. That's a human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors.
That's the shit you flee up.
Damn it.
Damn, this is horrific. So many dead.
Oh.
Prius, I hope you're safe.
Hurry.
There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find some that still draw breath.
This is bad.
What?
It's human. Do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces, and strike as one. Would you not agree? I'm glad you've still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
Look, we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand? The two of us, working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Okay. Okay.
Things will be fine.
We can't get sloppy.
We're here to stop you.
Let's do this.
Squad battles, press square to attack with your equipped weapon, or press triangle to use skills which consume NP. Performing an action will expend one turn icon seen at the top of the screen. When all turn icons are consumed, the opponent's round begins. Interesting.
The power of not done yet.
Let's go. Fire! Whew. We did it.
I think we're in the clear.
Whew, we pulled through somehow. We're alive, and that's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we still can. Ah, sorry.
Our usual tactics should work.
Let's do this.
I won't hold back. Burn! Stay sharp. It's not bad.
Burn to us!
Unscathed triumph.
Not bad.
Nice.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Whew. That should do it.
Be careful.
What the dip were those vocals? I don't know. What dip?
Alright, put the pressure on.
Let's give him a fight.
Let's settle this quick.
He looks like a tooth. He looks like a fucking tooth. Just with cavities.
I think I'm getting used to this.
Are you hearing maybe the lyrics in the background? Hi, Mimir.
No. Looks like they found it.
This is our chance.
This could be our chance. Wish every fight was that easy, eh? That'll do it.
Great find. Keep it.
Wow, what a great find. There's nothing in here. Okay. I don't want to know what's going on in there. Can't open that. Oh, really?
Wait,
Hold on.
be careful.
Hey,
But we have the element of surprise. We could catch it off guard if we strike now, right?
okay.
Alright, how's that? This battle's ours. Let's take them all out. Go.
This is our chance.
Let's go. Fire! Through here?
The power of fire!
They chose the wrong opponent.
Asks the question, gives super confused look after receiving the answer.
Should do it.
Teehee.
If you say
LOL.
I say take it with you.
What's the point of this at all? Can I even, like, destroy these things? No. Okay. It's there for no reason.
We have the edge. Let's take them all out. A tough one.
The power of fire!
There's no way I'm stopping here.
I think that's all of them.
Is it? And Elda? Don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. That monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Of course, this is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all to bloody hell. Soldier appears to be dead. Good riddance.
Run.
You're so young. Fresh recruit. Get away from here, now. That thing is up ahead.
No.
There's still more soldiers left alive, right? Can't just run and leave them be. You're too late. That monster, we can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing.
Damn it!
Damned Elda. I knew this fort was cursed. You're why that horror attacked.
Hey.
Calm down. It's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, Elda. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
Damn, he died. Sucks. Sucks to suck.
Hold on.
Wait.
You
two. Perhaps you're searching for someone?
I get it now.
I thought as much. Now it makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason. Well, to tell you the truth...
What?
That cry. Is that the human from earlier? So all of the enemies are humans. It sounded like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there are still soldiers up fighting it. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
Here we go. I fight for my own justice. I won't hold back. Burn! Through here?
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
You know, sometimes honesty is the best policy. You let him know of your intention, and maybe you help him become a part of, you know, your story.
Let's do this.
We're here to stop you.
Let's go. Fire!
But you know, that's the risk you take.
I will fight with pride. I won't hold back. Burn! Still up?
But I mean, honestly, that's the risk you take, and sometimes the reward is greater than the risk.
Not bad at all. This is our chance. This could be our chance.
Get ready.
A tough one.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Only one left. Finish them off.
You're here?
With how hard it's going.
They chose the wrong opponent. That was the last of it.
Great find.
Item? Wow, what a great find.
Come on! Let's give him a fight!
This could be our chance.
Everyone, go!
I think I'm getting used to this.
Some enemies are still around. Careful now.
Let's push through! We have the edge!
I'll give it my all.
Everyone, go!
The next one will fall just as easy.
That'll do it.
Okay, let's give this all we got. Let's go. Fire! Last one. There's no way I'm stopping here. We have the edge.
Let's settle this quick.
Get in there! Finish him off!
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Looks like we're safe for now.
What does the Magla pill do? Stores MP. Naruhodo. I didn't mean to hit that. I'm used to running or using it as the sprint button. The roof is just up ahead. Might I have a moment? If I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's the noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself. This time?
Hey.
And you? You plan to forge ahead despite the risk? I take it you refuse to die until you found whoever it is you're searching for.
That's true, but...
I can't just leave you to die up there. Ha! I'm touched. Even in a situation like this, you worry more for others than yourself. If I run now, we'll never deliver the message, and the prince will die. We have no choice but to press on.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength. What was up the tower then? So I thought the tower is where we were going.
That should come in handy. Pocket
That's it? Okay. Is this the safe place to save? No. Okay.
What do you think?
This feeling. I knew it. That human from earlier is up there. What should we do?
Yep.
Try not to do anything rash. Okay. Here we go. What in the hell?
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
Carol!
Darn humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
The mission depends on our survival. Hey.
I won't hold back.
What in the goddamn?
Fire!
What?
Vile monster. You're mine.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this. Burn to ash! Oh, please! How is it this strong?
And yet...
You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live. This is it.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it...
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. A future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it.
Drink your fucking water. I literally just took a sip of mine, so.
Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
That looks like one of the mechas from Darling in the Franxx.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Sick. Deals weak magic wind damage to one enemy. Day. Okay.
Scour. All right, that did the trick.
My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, it can use magic despite its lack of an igniter.
Done. Not like they could get you with that. Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking weak points. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you've hit one of those weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We could target those.
Seeker! Wind!
That's it! Stay on it!
I will fight with pride. Seeker! Scour! How's that?
We've got to hit the other spots too.
Who in the what now? I don't know what you're talking about. Who in the what?
Wind!
You hit their weakness.
The freedom of a wanderer. Seeker! Scour! Let's push through!
Wait, what? It's healing? It's eating its
When
own
you're talking
purpose,
about what the protag looks like in mecha form,
fix itself up no matter what we do.
I was saying it looked like a mecha from Darling in the Franxx. Hold on, in the Franxx. Thanks so much for the follow! I saw a picture on here. Whatever. There's only 2 X's, yeah. Got my hopes up. Strelitzia. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Strelitzia. I found a figurine picture of it, but I mean, it's the same thing. Hold on. Strelitzia. Here it is. Jeez, that's gonna be big. This thing. That's the Strelitzia from Darling in the Franxx. Good anime, by the way. If you're ever looking for something to watch, it's a good one.
Pig! I can't believe it's eating from its own body. Can you knock those apples off?
Seeker! Wind!
I only watch VTubers. I mean, whatever.
Seeker! Scour! Still here?
If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it. You know,
Well,
maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
sure. Have Gallica knock down apples to keep the foe from healing? Yes.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Like, fucking please do something besides complaining.
Waste your chance. Get in there.
Seeker! Wind!
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that.
Vitus power! Scour! Let's go! Wind! Come forth, royal soul! Still up?
Jesus.
Seeker! Scour!
There we go.
Not bad. I feel stronger.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy! Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
That Stroll guy.
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice. Gretus! Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one
Barely.
we bring the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold. but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
Well, we know who Luis is. I'm just...
Can someone catch me up here?
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble's scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
We can just kill him later if it's that big of a deal.
The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands. And you'll raise them at my command.
Oh boy.
We have to.
Deadline unknown. Has a 7-star rank.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. But I'm counting on you.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Okay. Got a gold beetle. Was that the item I needed to get? Okay. Alright, I don't see anything else.
Ugh.
Never in my life have I witnessed anything like that power you used. Tell me, is it some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours was broken in the commotion, besides. Incredible. If only I'd had that kind of power back then. Apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for us both, so let's get some rest. You've done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. You want to ask about that power, don't you?
Huh?
I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary. And yet, His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there.
I see.
Truly? That's incredible. What was that power in you, I wonder? Rhea seemed to know something about it. Well, hey, I say use it or lose it. That said, let's take the rest of the day off. Good. I'm pooped.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
The ground makes a poor bed.
Well, you're just gonna have to rough it until we're back to the capital. I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
It's kind of your fault.
It's not your fault.
You say that, but look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading.
Are we gonna bring that book back out?
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames, but it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
What?
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power.
Is this like the Velvet Room?
You truly are an intriguing one.
Velvet or Violet? Is it the Violet Room? Shit, I forgot what it's called.
Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you.
It's Velvet? Okay.
My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind.
Have like a lot of y'all never played a Persona game before? Like 3? 5? Like at least 5, right? It's only been reprinted like 80 times. I play Mario, well, considering your name. Velvet Room in Persona, at least in Persona 3. It's probably in the other ones, but the Velvet Room was the place that you would go to upgrade your the cards that you had. I forget they were called. No, it was a place. It was a place that had an old man and it had like 2 twins. Or a pair of twins or whatever. Yeah. And you would just go there to like upgrade your what were they, like foci or something? God, I haven't played this game in so long. Alright, hold on. Persona Velvet Room. Okay. It's a room located between consciousness and subconsciousness, which is commonly featured in the Persona series. Okay, my bad. It is always covered in blue velvet and hosted by Igor. The room usually only appears in one form for each guest and will not change form for them outside of particularly unusual circumstances. Purpose of it is always to manage personas and use them in fusion. The room is invisible to all except those with high spiritual sensitivity. In Persona 3, Igor states that only those who have formed a contract can be guests. Just like the Cathedral of Shadows, which I'm assuming is something else, the Velvet Room usually cannot fuse personas that are higher than the protagonist's current level, although it can be surpassed in some later games, such as by paying the attendance after a certain confidant rank in Persona 5. So, there you go. It's just the upgrade place. That's really all it's for.
So, what would you say to an alliance?
Igor technically oversees the room, yeah. There's someone else in charge, but they have not been seen in the series since Persona 2. What about the twins? There were twins in Persona 3. Twins are only in 5? Yeah. Oh, maybe they weren't twins, but Igor did have an assistant named Elizabeth. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, Persona 3 Portable. The only difference is that the player can choose Igor's assistant, Theodore or Elizabeth, if the player is using the female protagonist. And FES Aegis is given access to the Velvet Room and its services after being visited by a blue butterfly. Margaret is 4. Yeah. Golden. 4 golden adds Marie? Where's just regular ass Persona 5? There it is. Okay, and then in Persona 5, it's Caroline and Justine. In either case, it adds like a tiny bit of story, and it's a place where you go upgrade your personas.
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magla within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures.
I think I always got Elizabeth because I only played Portable and I only played female protagonists.
Allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Not much choice.
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
Hear a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia, more. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
It sounds like
What manner of story you'll weave?
secret archetype. Bright-eyed student. Allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in academia. Thomas More, who wrote the book Utopia. Okay. More is the first of your followers, people that support your quest as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. More is just the first of many, so keep an eye out. Neat.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
Chill the fuck out, Grandpa.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
They're called the Nord Mines, apparently. Going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case...
This road should take us to Grand Trad.
All right.
We'll check for a way around. Next stop, Grand Trad.
Here's where we are now. Let's see.
Hold on.
Stop.
Oh my god.
This place here.
Don't let your guard down. Good.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road, leading to the derelict mine.
Why is it making me read? The mine's entrance should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path.
Huh? What happened?
I may be imagining it, but can't help but feel we're being watched.
No.
This deep in the wilderness, though? Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge.
Don't let your guard down.
Looking for an opening to escape. Don't forget I have my eye on you.
Look at that!
Hey, look! Up in the air! That large bird is known as a corvo. It stalks its prey from the sky, then goes in for an ambush. Ugh, so what now? Like we needed another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can hide and wait it out? No, we need to keep moving. We're already low on time as it is. Besides, let me guess, you can move much faster if I died back there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me? Come on, have a little faith. Should I? If you're truly worthy, then demonstrate it. We need to move, don't fall behind.
Pushing forward.
I just want to save. How do I save? Why can't I save? What the fuck was that behind me? Oops. Where? Where is it? Where is this cave you speak of? Can I load? Well, yeah. Yeah, I can load. Oh. Okay. You know what? If it's saved there, I'm fine with that. It's whatever. Okay. Ow. Yeah. Okay, give me a sec. PlayStation button. Power. Enter rest mode. Okay. Cool. Alright. Flames Day, Waters Day. I'm certain of two other days, but what would the others be? Well, one of them was Idols Day. Okay. You want more? Okay, well, I mean, you can have more tomorrow. Let's see. Sounds like a Saturday. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Is our queen streaming? She is. All right. Do we raid? Do we raid Lee and Lee? We're gonna raid Lee and Lee, just cause fuck it. Alright. I am sending you guys on to Lee and Lee. Sorry, this is me grabbing at straws and wanting to become popular one day. Just forgive me. Anyway, thanks guys so much for hanging out today. This seems like a really interesting game. So can't wait to play it next week. Tomorrow, however, we are going to be playing Fortnite. And maybe some Rocket League if it ends up coming down to that. Because they added a, you know, Miku skin for the cars. And has a beam trail and some decals and, you know, stuff. That I can't lie, I bought it, and y'all know damn well that I did. Anyway. Thanks so much for hanging out. Don't forget there is a new short that is on YouTube, so please make sure you go check it out. Prospect is the one who made it, and it's actually pretty funny. So, and let me know what kind of dick you prefer. And if you don't know that, you don't understand the question, go watch the short, and then you will finally understand. Y'all take care. I'll see you tomorrow.